overnight and still into Friday morning, we'll still have a good shot to have some rain, at least in parts of Central Texas. And then the pattern is going to start to settle down. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Wade. Good morning to everybody. Again, like and share this so we can get this information out there to as many people as possible. And I will share this on my professional page as well, Meteorologist Zac Scott. So give me just a second to do that. Again, want to allow as many people to hop on here as possible and get this information out there. And again, we're still really just talking about the flooding concerns. Not that that's not a big issue to talk about, but just want to make it clear, you know, not jumping on here like we typically do throughout the year for tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings or anything like that. Just bringing to your attention that we still have some heavy rainfall out there falling across a good portion of all of Central Texas. All right, so we got your comments up here. Okay, yeah, good morning. Good morning from Temple. It's raining hard. Yeah, it's raining. Good morning, Charlotte. David, good morning to you. We needed the rain. We did. We just needed to spread it out over a little bit. All right, you can see here we've got a lot of reds and yellows showing up on the radar. So like I've been saying all week long, really saturated atmosphere here in place across Central Texas. And we've got an active pattern. We've got multiple disturbances embedded in this flow across Central Texas and Northern Texas. And just riding along in that, we are seeing some very heavy rain tapping into that. Guys, can we go full graphics? Can we throw the graphics up for everybody here? Because I'm still just seeing me. Just want to make sure we're able to get the people what they really want to see here. They're only seeing me, so I know you're saying that you see it on there, but I'm still only seeing me. And the people don't want to tune in just to see me for 10 hours. No, we're not going to be on here for 10 hours. Should we expect flooding tomorrow as well? I mean, if we continue to see showers and thunderstorms in over the next 24 hours, definitely in those low-lying poor drainage areas, we're going to see the potential for the flooding. We could start to look at the rivers. Definitely when you have this many days of rain in a row, you can really start to fill up the rivers. You're going to get a lot of drainage in there. So those certainly could rise a little bit here, I would expect, over the next couple of days, if not a foot or two. But that's not really my area of expertise. But definitely the small streams and creeks, they're going to fill up, especially when you have the heavy rain coming down. Jim, if you can hear me, if you're watching this, we need to get those graphics up for everybody to see. If you can go up to the booth or whoever can go up there and make sure, because I'm just seeing me on here, unless we need to restart it and get it going again. Yeah, we want to get that fixed. Does this mean we're going to have cooler weather? Well, we're getting cooler weather yesterday and today, mainly just because we have the clouds and the rain around. But I am still tracking, if you missed it on Texas Today this morning, we are tracking a pretty good cold front that's still on track to come in next week, sometime in the back half of Tuesday to the first half of Wednesday. Some in there, pretty good cold front is still wanting to come through. People are watching with you. Guys, let's just go ahead. Sorry about everyone. We got a lot of you on here, but if we can't show the graphics, then let's just go ahead and restart this. Because we really need to get the graphics up for everybody to see. It's raining really hard out there across Central Texas. We're trying to figure this out. Social distancing and then the coronavirus keeping it still difficult to try to make sure all this is working, and a lot of people trying to make this work from home and scattered about, so I apologize about this. But yeah, anyways, we've seen about 2 to 7 inches of rainfall across Central Texas. No joke, yeah, a lot of you out there have really seen 4 to 6 inches widespread. And so that is causing some, there's been yesterday and today of a lot of roads in those low-lying areas with water across them. So if you drive down some of those roads that usually fill up with water during heavy rain events, we've seen that. Yesterday, we've probably seen it today. Let's see here. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how much rain you've seen. And yeah, let me know what it's looking like in your area. Okay. If we can, there we go. All right, thank you. We figured it out. All right, there's some graphics, finally. I was about to pull the plug on this thing. I was just going to turn it off from home. Awesome. Thanks for bearing with us. Okay, here's some graphics. All right, so we've got heavy rain falling across central Texas. You can obviously see this pretty good swath of rain stretching from southwest to northeast. Hey, if anything, we just allowed some more people to try to get on here and share this. Again, Meteorologist Zac Scott coming to you live from home. We've got people scattered all around helping get this on the airwaves for you. Share this, like it. Also, go like and follow my professional page, Meteorologist Zac Scott. All right, you got it. You see the yellows, you see the reds. Pretty good swath of rain, and it's moving pretty slow. All right, so yesterday by this time we had already seen 1 to 3 inches across much of central Texas, and then we continued to see scattered showers and thunderstorms. We saw the coverage decrease as we went through the day yesterday, but we still saw spotty showers through the afternoon, through the evening, through the overnight, and then the back half of the overnight, turning the corner into early this morning, we started to see the intensity pick back up once again. Now, the good news is it's still nowhere near as widespread as it was yesterday through the overnight hours, but again, there's so much moisture, available moisture for these storm systems to tap into, and that's what they've been doing. Brian saying 5.5 in Copper's Cove yesterday, coming down hard now. Yeah, Copper's Cove, you guys have easily seen over 5 inches over the last day and a half. And so many areas just in the last 5 or 6 hours have picked up anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. And trying to get the latest information in from Waco and Temple, get another update here in the next 10 to 15 minutes with the leading edge of the rain that's pushing through Marlin now and off towards Holland and eastern portions of Bell County, all the way back up towards Mejia. The leading edge of that produced a quick 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and the rain's still been coming down. So Waco, Temple, over towards Killeen, you've probably seen an inch of rain here in just the last hour. So again, it's a messy situation out there. Here's the latest advisories that are out. Looks like we just got an update. So Gatesville no longer under a flood advisory, but we still have a flood advisory for Waco over to Mejia, Fairfield, Corsicana, south of Hillsboro, around the Marlin area, over towards Thorndale. These areas have already seen 1 to 2 inches with kind of some of the thunderstorms that started earlier today, and more rain is just now pushing in. So you're going to pick up another 1 to 2 inches at least as we go through the day today. And then we do have that flash flood warning out for Lampasas County. Areas out here in the last few hours have already seen 2 to 4 inches. Again, this is just in the last handful of hours. So as we take a look at the rainfall amounts here over the last 48 hours, pretty incredible. These are probably, I've been here for going on almost about to be 4 years. And this is probably one of the biggest widespread heavy rain events I've seen in my 4 years that I've been here. Most of the area now has definitely seen, you start with the blues there and go up to where it turns from purple to red, 1 to 3 inches. And then you start looking at the reds and you go to the oranges, you're going from 3 to 6 inches, 3 to 4.5, 3 to 5, 5.5. And then you start going from the orange to the yellow. Now you're going 5 to 6. You can look at some of these. These are radar estimated, but they're pretty much lining right up with the actual rain totals. We'll do one over here by Copper's Cove. This is, you got 6.7 inches being estimated over here by Lameda. 6.4 inches. Right around Temple, you got 4.6 inches. Which I already know they've already seen over 5 officially at the airport. Over to the north of Morgan's Point, you got 7.4. Moody, Troy area, Troy, Bruceville, Eddy, you got 6.8. Around Mart, you got 7.8. Thorndale had a flash flood warning earlier this morning. They've already picked up close to 3 to 4 inches just in the last 5 hours or so. Thorndale coming in with around 9.1 inches estimated. So, I mean, easily 3 to 6, 7 inches of rainfall across a large area of central Texas. Marlin, you've got rain totals around 4 inches out by you, down towards Toledo. you're coming in with 2 inches. So again, pretty much at least the entire viewing area is seeing 1 inch to 2 to 3 inches. And now you're looking at a large area. So this rain's got to go somewhere, and that's why those streams and creeks will fill up. And I mean, a lot of that's going to dump into the Brazos River and the Leon River a little bit, so they could certainly raise a little bit here over the coming days. But again, those low-lying fields, yards, streets, all those areas going to have some issues, especially the construction there in the Waco area too. Zooming out here a little bit. Again, we got a disturbance right over north and central Texas, just generating the showers and thunderstorms. Here's a 6-hour loop for you. Let's see. Yeah, this 6-hour loop showing that you see we had a little bit of a break there in I-35 as one batch moved along and east of 45. But again, this round that's moving through right now just continues to expand a little bit. What we're basically going to see is we will see the swath of rain continue to shift off towards the east and southeast, but with this disturbance right on top of us, I do expect to just keep isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms around the entire day. Now there will certainly be breaks, starting to get a little bit of a break in parts of Bell County, but you still got more rain lifting off across all of Lampasas, Coryell, McLennan County, all the way back up towards Corsicana. So again, if you live in kind of a flood-prone area, you're going to be dealing with some of this rain, or you're going to be dealing with some of those flooding conditions and concerns here over the next 24 hours. As again, rain is expected into tomorrow morning. Of course, there'll be pauses and breaks, and it won't just be a continuous, but we've already got enough rain. We really just need to dry out. And we will. The pattern's going to start to settle down here, especially as we get into Friday. The disturbance is going to start to pull away, and the better lift will start to move out of the area, but can't rule out a few isolated showers as we get into Friday, and then kind of lingering some low rain chances into the weekend. But right now the holiday weekend does look pretty dry. All right, so let's start from the northeast. So Corsicana down I-45. You live out here in Navarro County, Limestone, Freestone County, Hill County. You got some good moderate heavy rainfall. Again, nothing severe. You've got some gusty winds under 40 miles per hour. Probably even at most the strongest wind gusts in here, maybe up to 30. A few embedded wind gusts like that. But you got the lightning and the heavy rainfall. Again, these are pretty efficient rain-producing thunderstorms embedded in here, so there's going to be low visibility. If you got to hit the roadways, expect some ponding. Give yourself some extra time. You're out running to work, running some errands, whatever you're doing. Just give yourself some extra time. You'll be fine. But all these areas have already seen rainfall again through the overnight, so it won't take much to have some water build back up on some areas that maybe have dried out with the break here that we've seen over the last couple of hours. Centerville, you're going to start to see some more rain moving back in. Buffalo, you've seen a good 1 to 2 inches in those areas there. The Brazos Valley hasn't seen too much rain overnight, so that's good. You guys are dry. You got some rain coming in into Milam County, over towards Hearn, Cameron, Rosebud. You guys are going to pick up on some more rainfall. Thornton, you guys have seen again, 2 to 4 inches already, so this isn't going to be good for you guys. No longer under that flash flood warning, but you still have a flood advisory out. So you could easily pick up another inch or two here over the next few hours as this band moves in. Waco, the heaviest rain's off towards your east now, but again, there's so much moisture in the air. Don't be deceived by the greens and yellows here. There's still pretty good steady rain coming down all the way up I-35 till you get to Hillsboro and you get to the I-35 split. Things will start to dry out. So if you got to head up to DFW today, once you get past Hillsboro, it starts to dry out a little bit, but could be slow going through there. And then scattered showers will extend if you're heading 35 from Waco down to Bruceville, Eddy, Troy, Lorena, Temple, Salado, down to Jarrell, Georgetown. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will continue to drift south. So dry right now down in Austin, but do expect more rain to be moving in later on. All right, we do have a flood warning out for pretty much the entire county of Lampasas, and again, these areas right out here in Lampasas have seen 2 to 4 inches of rainfall really in just the last couple of hours, and then you've got more rain really just parked training over the same areas, so another couple of inches it will be possible in just the next few hours. Real high rainfall rates. What do we mean by that? You talk about a rainfall rate, you talk about, it's the rainfall rate with this thunderstorm is 1 inch an hour. So if a thunderstorm just sat there parked for an hour, it could produce 1 inch of rainfall. Well, these thunderstorms are rainfall rates of about 1 to 2 inches an hour. So it's what you like to see is that the storms are just continuously moving, but these thunderstorms are really parked over the same area. So severe thunderstorm, or excuse me, flash flood warning south of Goldthwaite as well there in Mills County, where you guys, again, seeing some pretty efficient rain producers just sitting there parked. Everything else towards Gatesville, from Event, Gatesville, along Highway 84, all the way through McGregor, back into Waco, just some steady rain. You can look at hour by hour. It wants to slowly reduce the coverage of this band from southwest to northeast as we go late morning into the afternoon. Very similar to what we saw yesterday. I do expect the coverage, the width of this band oriented from southwest to northeast, to overall shrink in coverage as we go through the morning and into the afternoon. Again, similar to yesterday, I do think there should overall be a little bit of a lull in the activity later today, but still some scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible through the afternoon. As we get back into the evening and overnight hours, we'll look for more scattered thunderstorms to develop. Again, not widespread covering like we saw yesterday morning, but any additional rainfall anywhere. Even if these are really isolated showers, wherever the rain's falling, the atmosphere is going to stay just as juiced up and will, again, have the capabilities of producing enough downpours to have some flooding concerns, again, in the low-lying areas. So at least through Friday morning, we're going to keep showers around. So 40% chance for showers throughout the entire day today, 40% chance of showers overnight, and as we get into tomorrow afternoon, we're going to look for the disturbance to start to pull away. Here's one model now through 7 a.m., basically saying, you know, all areas of Central Texas basically could easily pick up another inch of rainfall now through tomorrow morning around sunrise. So that's not really great news. Looking at the 7-day for you guys, give you a little bit of an idea of what we're looking like. Again, as I mentioned, the active pattern really starts to wind down as we get into Friday, and the pattern shifts, and we start to see a more settled pattern try to work in. The main disturbance associated with all the rain we've seen starts to pull away, but I still have a 20% chance of showers out for the day on Friday. And then I've got a 10% kind of lingering into Saturday and Sunday. If we see rainfall, the majority of the area does look dry. So that's good news. But I just can't quite roll out a stray shower, and especially with it being Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end to summer, which seems like it's been going, summer break's been going since, March, especially somebody married to a teacher that's just now going back to school. I feel like it's the longest summer break she's ever had, or that's ever existed, which, you know. But unofficial end of summer, still a lot of you got plans. You want to get out there, you want to celebrate. Maybe you haven't had much time off lately. Maybe you have been working. Temperatures right now, low to mid-90s. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a little bit more cloud cover mixing in on Saturday. As you go Sunday to Monday, though, Labor Day itself, plenty of sunshine expected right now with low to mid-90s. Still looking a little humid with a south breeze, so it could feel like the mid to upper 90s. But then we're going to be tracking that fall front coming in as we go Tuesday into Wednesday. So let's go back to radar again. So that's why we're on here. Meteorologist Zac Scott. I just wanted to give you an update on what it's looking like across Central Texas. Most areas have seen rain through the overnight hours. It was more scattered. Now we've seen this band of showers develop here in the last couple of hours and spreading across Central Texas. Some of you saw more rain overnight than others, and I mean that in a big way. We're talking 1 to 2 inches across a good area with the thunderstorms that we've seen going back to around 4 a.m. this morning. Even some locally higher amounts of 2 to 4 inches, and that's why we do have some flood warnings out. Currently, we have a flood warning out for Lampasas County, pretty much, and we did have a flood warning out for Thornton, but now it's just a flood advisory. The line of storms from Fairfield to Mejia to Groesbeck, Marlin, Lott to Rogers, this line of storms, again, going to produce a lot of rain in a short amount of time. Easily, most areas will be able to pick up half an inch to at least 3/4 of an inch. And then where you kind of get the showers training over the same areas, you'll easily pick up another inch of rainfall. Waco, since this line of storms started coming through, the last hour, I'm going to try to get a update here. Let me get some of the latest numbers. Last time I looked, they were close to an inch, and that was in less than an hour. So let's see here. Latest with Waco, Waco's picked up over an inch. So since basically going back to 7 o'clock, Waco's picked up a little over an inch of rain. And most of that fell between 7:51 and 8:51. Temple has picked up almost an inch of rainfall in about 60 minutes. So it gives you an idea of what kind of, again, what the atmosphere is like and what these storms are tapping into. And so the leading edge of that heavier rain is pushed off towards the east, but we've still got steady showers falling from west down to Elmont, Waco, really from Hillsborough all the way back into Bell County. Good news is at least there's some portions of the area that are getting a break. Brazos Valley, again, you haven't seen much rainfall through the overnight hours. You've seen some scattered showers at times, but you've had a few hours of some good drying time. Bell County is getting a little bit of a break. What we really need, though, is we need Lampasas to get a break, too. If you have any questions, shoot those at me. Again, no severe thunderstorm warnings or anything like that, just tracking some more flooding rain. We have seen, I'll put this back up, kind of click around on some of the rain totals here. Let's see. Again, right around Morgan's Point is in Lake Belton, suggesting 7.9 inches. Out towards Lomita, in between Lomita, Lampasas, 7.1. Again, this is in the last 48 hours. And just to the north of Waco there in the yellow. Anywhere where you're going from the oranges to the yellows, you're getting about 6 to 8 inches. And again, one of the big ones, right around Thornton, coming in at the 9 inches being estimated by the radar there. So this is 48-hour rain totals is what we're looking at. This is radar estimated, but this is pretty much aligning with the actual numbers and data that we're getting in. You can bet most of Central Texas and the I-35 corridor through our viewing area has seen 3 to 6 inches of rainfall. Scattered showers, thunderstorms are going to continue through the morning and should get a break as we get into the afternoon. What rain is southwest of Temple, Mary? What rain totals? About 2 to 4 inches, close to really about 4 inches. And then if you're asking about the actual rain, we have nothing back there right now, but the rain is back building. This band of showers and thunderstorms out towards Lampasas is back building. And there is a thunderstorm out there around Lake Victor that could track back towards Temple, Harker Heights, Nolanville, Belton, Slato. You're not done. You'll get another shower as we go through the day. And again, I do expect this band of showers to decrease in coverage as we go through the morning and into the afternoon, but I still expect some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. So a lot of you, some of you, you'll get breaks, but off and on showers and thunderstorms can be possible. Just a very active pattern, and really the disturbance creating this rain is really focusing in on Central Texas today. It's settling in over our area. So again, abundant amount of moisture for it to work with, and I do expect to continue to see off and on scattered showers and thunderstorms again through the day. Not really worried about severe weather. There is a threat, a little bit better chance for severe weather just to the south and southwest of us. Our greatest threat could be some gusty winds, maybe some small hail trying to get going, but again, I think the better chance for any kind of strong to severe storms would be just to the south and southwest of us, working back towards the hill country. Loving these showers, keep it coming, Mother Nature. We need it so bad. That is correct, Stacy. Now we do need a little bit of a break, though. We need a little bit of a break. I'd love to just go ahead and shut the rain off now, and then bring it back in about 5 or 6 days. If we could get something like this every 6 or 7 days, that would be perfect. This is good. Again, going to be great runoff with those ponds, and even into the lakes, the streams, the creeks, the rivers. It's going to get some great runoff into those areas. So that'll be good. I know the farmers, you guys are loving this. But yeah, just wanted to bring you an update here on the radar. Nothing severe, but tracking some very heavy rain across central Texas. Thank you guys all for watching, for jumping on here. Again, Meteorologist Zac Scott, give me a like and a follow on my professional page, Meteorologist Zac Scott. Make sure you also like and follow our KCEN TV page. And we'll just continue to keep you updated. It's going to be another cloudy, kind of off and on soggy day here across central Texas. We will take it though because of the clouds. We're going to see highs really ranging just like yesterday, anywhere from the upper 70s to the upper 80s. And just be careful driving around. Don't be caught off guard by the ponding on the roadways. And again, if you live in those low-lying areas that filled up with water yesterday, as these thunderstorms pass over your area, they could fill up again today. Anywhere from 2 to 7 inches of rain has fallen. An additional 1 to 2 inches is easily obtainable, not only through today, but scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible again overnight into Friday. And we could see some scattered showers at least to start the day on Friday. So make sure you tune back in on tomorrow morning, Texas Today, 4:30 to 7. Join me and Chris Rogers. We'll get the latest radar update for you. And if we are tracking showers, I'll let you know where those are falling, any flooding concerns. And of course, we'll get you ready for the big holiday weekend as well. All right, thanks for joining us, and that's it. We'll wrap it up. Thanks, guys.